Same courtroom, same guilty plea, but hold two headlines side by side and you'd swear they were describing two different men. This is Media Lens. Here's what happened. On Friday, John Bolton, the former national security advisor during President Trump's first term, pleaded guilty to one count of illegally retaining classified national defense information. He admitted to keeping sensitive material in what prosecutors described as diary-like entries after he left the White House. The deal carries a possible prison sentence of up to 5 years and a fine of $2.25 million. In court, Bolton said, quote, "And I am sorry for it." Those are the facts nearly every outlet agrees on. Where they part ways is who they tell you Bolton is. Start with the Wire-style coverage. ABC News kept it flat. Bolton pleads guilty to one count of mishandling classified information. NPR led with his own words, "I am sorry for it," and his role as advisor. The BBC zeroed in on the stakes, up to 5 years, a $2.25 million fine. Clean, transactional, light on adjectives. Now read The Guardian. Same plea, but Bolton is introduced as the ex-national security advisor turned Trump critic, an arch-enemy of Donald Trump who was fired and could face prison for sharing classified information with relatives. The Hill echoes it, calling him a prominent critic of President Trump. Suddenly the story isn't only about documents, it's about a feud. Neither framing is false. Bolton did retain the documents. Bolton is also, plainly, one of Trump's loudest former insider critics. The question is which fact leads, and which one shapes the picture you walk away with. Because the placement does work on you. Lead with mishandled classified information, and you read a legal story about a former official and a paperwork crime. Lead with Trump critic and arch-enemy, and you read a political story. Here's what this tells you. When the same guilty plea produces a neutral headline at one outlet and a feud headline at another, the divergence isn't in the verdict, it's in the framing. One set of editors decided the news was the crime. Another decided the news was the politics. The reader who only sees one of those never knows the other choice was made. So next time a headline tells you who someone is before it tells you what they did, notice the order. That order is an argument. That's today's Media Lens. Subscribe and hit the bell.